Dubai Marina is an awe-inspiring mini-city often referred to as New Dubai. The marina is a canal city carved along a 3-kilometer stretch of the Persian Gulf shoreline. The community accommodates more than 120,000 people within its residential towers and villas. The community, which includes over 50 residential towers, offers residents a cosmopolitan and free-spirited lifestyle.
Hi, I'm Julie. I've been in Dubai since September and in the marina since December.
Hello, I'm Julie. I've been in Dubai 18 months. I had a year living in JBR and I now live in JLT, which is just over the Sheikh Zayed from the marina.
Great. Hi, I'm Helen. I've been in Dubai 18 months and I've been in the marina the whole time.
Hi, I'm Anne. I've been in Dubai since September 2009 and I've been in the marina since December.
I'm Carol and I've been in the marina for 3 years and I've been in Dubai for 3 years in the same apartment.
But it's just such a great location because, like Julie said, you've got everything here. If you want to get alcohol, there are plenty of hotels around as well. And there's lots of cafes. There's now a cinema in Marina Mall. There's also a bus service sort of from down here that you can get all the way down to Jumeirah for a very, very cheap ticket. And it's really great for the metro, which can take you all the way down past the airport.
Well, I agree. I like the convenience of living in the marina. And where I was living before, which was Palm Jumeirah, you were isolated and it had a tendency, you felt like you were on holiday. So I've heard very good reports of the marina, and because you can take the metro, you're close enough to the beach to use it, and the taxis serve the area. That's another point. Some areas it's very difficult to get a taxi in, whereas with the marina, they're very convenient.
For all of us, we're all only here as a couple, aren't we?
Yeah.
So that's why I think the marina is, we prefer the marina, I think that's why, because we are only couples. But the springs and the meadows and lakes, they are for really families. And there's lots of things for them to do there as families, isn't there? You know, they can ride their bikes quite safely. I mean, there's nowhere for them here to ride their bike except on the marina front. But whereas at those places, it's more homely as such for the families. Whereas I think this is for the singles and the professionals.
But even with families, it's a great location because there's lots of play parks, there's lots of open areas, you're so near the beach, that even for families, it's not a done deal that you have to go in. If you need to see lots of people out with the children and the little ones in the prams, it's just it's got a community feel. And that's what's great going back to the marina. It's a great location because everybody's within sort of 10 minutes of each other.
Yeah.
So if you do need a friend or you're meeting up, it's not even me being over the road. If I'm being really good, I can walk it. Now the bridge is open, or it's 10 or 15 dirhams for a cab,
Right.
which, you know, it's not a huge amount and it's so accessible over here.
And I knew that there was coffee mornings going on, so I came along to coffee mornings and you know, this is where I met some of these ladies, and it's just like, from there, it's like, oh, you must come to so-and-so, and so you end up going to different groups. And I think there's so many different groups here. I think you could go out and have coffee every morning if you wanted to.
The first couple of times I didn't really meet anyone that I would associate with outside that one Monday morning when we all met for coffee, but eventually I met Julie and we clicked, and then, you know, she invited me to see other things. So you got to keep at it, you know. And eventually, you know, we know now from experience, it might happen straight away when you first come to a place. I think if you're moving with children, it's a whole new ballgame because you're going to be interested in schools, and that's going to be a priority, and that perhaps will then dictate where you live. So the marina, in that respect, that's why I suppose we're all here, because we haven't got kids. So you have to travel to get to schools from here. Shopping, we've got a variety plenty of different shops you can go to, or I can go to Mall of the Emirates, where we were Tudor. You know, they're only a couple of minutes away.
The convenience of the beach and everything, it definitely is all here, and now the shops have come up as well. But when we first came, all the shops were open along the JBR on the top. But of course now a lot of them have closed. I don't think that concept worked.
Here you get the parking wars going on, and I know, like for example, Nan's building, they get one space with a 2-bed apart. So if you have 2 cars, after 6 o'clock at night, you will struggle to find a space on the road, because the Marina is notoriously known for its difficulty in parking after dark.
I mean, Thursday and Friday nights out here is just horrendous, isn't it? You know, you wouldn't, you know, you think about taking the car out, and we do, like we walk places, and but then that's the benefit as well, because you don't have to take the car, because you've got enough along the wall that you can go to.
Because I do find the Marina a bit noisy, like it's a bit, I don't know, intense, what's it? And so if you go out to the Springs, it's just really peaceful. Even out at the Palm, it was just more serene. There wasn't so much noise, so many buildings, because we did live opposite a building that's been built all through the day and night, and that's something that you need if you're thinking of moving here. You have got to be careful that if you've got a building site next door, suss it out really well, because they might tell you that it's only going to be 10 floors high, but that's what we were told. In reality, it was 50 floors, so you know it takes a long while to build, and when they build all night, it's no fun.
I mean, one lady that we know went into an apartment not on the Marina, and she thought she got the perfect apartment, and then absolutely hated it because they were actually overlooking the air conditioning vents, and it was 24-hour white noise. But yet we know somebody else in the same building. Do you know, everyone's number back. She's a few floors down, no problem, loves it. And it is that thing that you've got to really, when you're choosing, look at the location. Is there any blank piece of land that they might then start building on next to you? Because 6 months and you could have 24-hour construction outside your window.
But in the end, that's what decided us to stay in Marina. My husband said, "Do you really want to move away from your friends?" And I thought about it and thought,
Could have gone, actually.
it is a nice feeling. It is a nice feeling to know that, you know, everyone's just really around and close.